Alright, looks like we're live, guys. Sorry, just a bit late to the stream today because I just had a few technical issues. But what is going on? Welcome to the Crow Bro stream. Hope you guys are having a good day out there today. Wait, let me just make sure that my mic is actually, yes, it should be working absolutely fantastic. Who's ready for some Crow TA? Who's ready for some Bitcoin TA? It's a bullish day in the market, not just because I feel like saying that it is, but because it actually is. Bitcoin has just broken over the 20 EMA on the daily, and we have a lot of TA to do on BTC and Crow, guys. So yeah, if you're all about that, then make sure you get involved, hit the like button, subscribe for the daily streams, and turn notification bells on so you don't miss them, guys. Because let's face it, we are right now the only real serious channel that does these streams every single day for you, informing you of exactly what's going on in the market, putting that emphasis on our golden child, the Crow token. Doing a bit of BTC, we get involved in it, folks. That's what we do, all right? Congratulations to last Friday's winner of the 1,000 Crow giveaway. That's right, folks. I give away 1,000 Crow every single week and 5,000 Crow every single month. So I'm going to start by talking to you guys about how exactly to get involved to win that Crow. And before we even jump into that, I'm just going to head over to my live streaming tab and just basically show you right here, folks. For those of you that are not already in my free Telegram group, guys, the link to do it is right here, okay? So you can see Telegram channel. Go ahead, come join that group. That's where I'm going to basically be putting my broadcasts, and the link just below, that's where you're going to be able to chat in there as well. So both of those groups are actually linked. They're both free, so what are you waiting for? Come get involved in those free Telegram groups right now to receive the alpha. We've only just started the group. Okay, so we've got about 10 people in there, but I'm trying to post in there at least once every couple of days. Sometimes I post a little bit more, like today. I had a few things to say. And yeah, I get up close and personal with you guys in there, all right, sharing you all the important news and things you need to know about the markets, okay, because things are looking like they might possibly be turning around now. Could it be that we are getting a bit of a turnaround in the last 2 weeks of December? The next couple of days are going to be very telling as to whether that really happens. So folks, if you want to win 1,000 Crow every single Friday, it's really easy. You actually get paid to do it on this limited time campaign on Bitunix. Now, folks, I am an official channel partner with Bitunix. They are the only exchange that I am currently partnered with, and for good reason. It's the best exchange for Americans and Europeans, hands down. No KYC, no VPN, incredible customer service where you don't just have to rely on all this AI BS all the time, which is, don't get me wrong, AI is great, but sometimes you just want to talk to a human. You know what I'm saying? So, Bitunix right here, .com register, okay? It's pinned right at the top there, all right? So you go ahead, click on that, and then after you're signed up, you're going to make your first deposit. You're going to get that 20% deposit bonus. Yes, you're actually going to get paid to enter my competition to then potentially get paid again, all right? Find me a better competition on YouTube right now. You're not going to be able to, because this is the best one right here. Okay, so deposit your first 200, 500, 1,000 or 2,000. If you want to deposit like 600, you can. If you want to deposit like 1,500, you can. These are just giving examples. Okay, so say you see this stream today and you go, yep, I want to win 1,000 Crow from Satoshi next coming Friday. You deposit $2,000 today. Okay, today is Monday. You're going to get that $400 bonus, which is the 20% bonus based on the 2,000 tomorrow, because every Tuesday the bonus gets paid out. Then you'll have a week to trade with that bonus plus your principal 2,000 in this example. Make as much money as you can in futures trading and keep the profits from that. It's a fantastic deal. I made a few $1,000s from it when I started, and I just could not recommend it more. And then basically, if I announce you via your unique user ID every Friday, all you need to do to claim your 1,000 Crow after I announce your unique user ID is come over, follow me on X, and direct message me at Satoshi Aoki7, a screenshot of your unique user ID, and copy paste your Crow deposit address in there as well, so I can just copy it myself, okay? And I'll send you your 1,000 Crow. Same thing applies if you want to come in and do some high volume trading. If you're coming in doing high volume trading, guys, you can open yourself up to winning up to 100,000 US dollars throughout the month in mystery box prizes. You could potentially win a Rolex watch. Okay, so this is like, what other exchange are giving away Rolex watches? And you can potentially go into the running to win that 5,000 Crow, which is currently worth about $500 at the making of this video at the end of each month. And we're going to most likely be running that campaign into Q1 2026. Okay, so super easy to do it, guys. Again, the link to get signed up is right here at the top of the video description. So come along, get signed up to Bitunix, and let's get into the stream. So Bitcoin, as we are actually just starting this stream, has actually lost 90k. So I was getting all excited. But we have lost 90k. But do you know what? It's okay because we're still at 89,630. And so long as we get a daily close, so in the next 8 hours, 45 minutes, if we close above 89,272, which is the 20 EMA on the daily chart, that is a breakthrough. Okay, and then it'll depend on the next daily chart. So Tuesday, depending if we can get a second close above the red line, and that essentially would be a confirmation that we have taken over that shorter term EMA, which is the start of potentially a bullish reversal. Then after that, of course, we would have to work our way up to the next major target on the daily right here, which would be 93.5K, which is essentially right here sitting at the 50 EMA, and we'd also have the point of control at 94K. So some massive resistance for BTC all up in this zone right here. So do I think we get up there? Well, I don't know, because we got to close first. The next 8 hours, we got to stay above. Okay, so it's all about, okay, if we hit this target, then the odds are that we're going to go to this target, etc. Okay, but there is every chance that perhaps we do finish over the red line here, and maybe tomorrow's candle we break down. Okay, something like, could be something like this, for example, right here. All right, there's another example. Really good example actually right here. See here on the 3rd of December, we had a lovely breakthrough candle, okay, and then the next daily, unfortunately, we had that that breakdown, okay, so this is essentially a fake out, broke down. It was looking like maybe there was a chance that we just retested that 20 EMA, but we did have a big wick down, so we're already showing some weakness there on the daily, and unfortunately on that third day, be it the 5th of December, we had a breakdown and we got as low as 88,000. Okay, so this is a good example just right here. So there's a good chance. In fact, it's probably more than it's probably over 50% chance that that could happen again, but maybe it's only like a 51% chance. Maybe it's a 49% chance that we do start to finally work our way up to the point of control, 94K. Because I'm telling you right now, this is a lot of big resistance up here. Okay, so it might be that we get a bit of chop in this channel right here. Okay, so it's very possible that maybe we get a bit of chop up here and we're just chopping. Maybe we break down again. Just chopping in this range. Okay, BTC, we really need to just turn this level, this like 89.3, essentially 89.5. We've got to stay above it. Create a bit of a base of support and try to work our way back up to that point of control. It's all about getting over that point of control at 94,000 for BTC. Very important, and that is going to heavily impact exactly how CRO token is going to perform as well. So I've just closed down my chat. I'm going to bring up my chat box, folks. Sorry, guys. What is happening here? I haven't got a second monitor, so I have to rely on my phone, which doesn't always show. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, Club Crow, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you jumping in. First person to jump in the chat, you the man. You the man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone that gets active in this chat right here. And yeah, don't forget, let's get a few likes going on the stream. Would appreciate that. It's Monday. Where is everybody today? What is going on? All right, so, you know, the RSI pretty neutral. We're leaning ever so slightly towards oversold at 43 and 48 here. Okay. And what's really good though here is we have just had a bullish MACD cross on the daily. We had it here. Okay, we had it here on the 20th. And then since then, okay, we have been working our way up. So this has been respecting the bullish MACD cross, which happened on the 20th of December. So is that going to give us enough momentum to keep pushing up to break in these next targets? We really do have to see. We're going to jump over to CRO coin, have a look at how our CRO coin is performing on the daily chart. Let's see if we've broken any milestones here for our good old CRO token. So CRO token is not performing as well as BTC, comparing them respectfully. Okay, and the reason why we know this is because right now CRO token is, while it has also begun to have green days. Okay, we had 2 green days. We had a green day on the 19th. We had a green day on the 20th, followed by a red day on the 21st, followed by another green day, which will hopefully close green, be it the 22nd where we are right now. We're still quite a way off that 20 EMA, okay, which is at 0.09954 cents. We are at 0.09735. Okay, so we've got a bit of work to do for CRO to get up there. Okay, in terms of a exact percentage move, all right, we're talking around about 3.3% to get above that level. We do need to get above that level before we can even have the discussion, okay, about CRO token really making some big moves to the upside. Let's just redraw that a bit more accurately. Yeah, so we're talking more like a 2.27% move for CRO to get up above that red line. Okay, we can't be doing anything until we get above that red line. It's still an underside retest for the shorts. Okay, this is for the bears. We're still in bear territory on the daily for CRO. All right, okay, we could easily see something like this. All right, we come up, underside retest, and then bang, and we go down. If that happens, hey, you know, yeah, it sucks because look, I want to see the market long. I'm not like one of these idiots on crypto Twitter who goes on and says, "Oh, you know, yeah, if the market dumps more, I'll just buy more." Buy more with what? I'm already all in. I got nothing else to put in. Like, screw you guys. Like, we've been going down for long enough. We want this market to go up. I mean, hit the like button if you agree, but, you know, don't get me wrong. I'll take a short if it's really there, and I might try and make a few bucks, but I want the market to go up. You know, I'm already in the market. I'm already in altcoins, right? Let's send our bags to the moon. Let's send CRO to the moon. What's good, everyone? 4 people in the stream. Feel free to drop a like on the video because we haven't even got 1 like on this stream, guys. What's going on? Now, obviously, yeah, it's possible that something like this could happen, all right? But maybe the odds of this are shifting, and maybe we do actually break through on the daily, and maybe we don't actually get that rejection into the 20 EMA for CRO. If, it's a very big if BTC can finish above the red line, the 20 EMA 89.254. So yeah, look, we are spending a little bit more emphasis on the daily chart today. Now, the reason why I think that we did get this move from a technical standpoint, aside from there pretty much always have been in the last 2-3 months, a lot of very bullish fundamentals happening for BTC, a lot of great regulation for BTC and crypto. Scott Bessent coming in for Gary Gensler for the SEC. No, sorry, not in the SEC. Coming in for Jerome Powell. Sorry. Okay, so Jerome Powell making the exit. Okay, and potentially being more rate cuts in January. Okay, there's a lot of Chinese money, Chinese liquidity entering the market as well. A lot of US money entering the market too. Okay, and yeah, we really just have not seen that proper altcoin cycle yet. So I am on the side that I think that the first half of 2026, I do think that the markets do go up from here. I do. I still think we could visit at least 85, 84, 85K. It's possible. It's on the cards. I do have my buy order set over here on Bitunix for not only CRO but BTC as well. Look, you can see them right here. Okay, so my first buy order for BTC I have set at 86,550. I've laddered in, then I've got 85,450, then I've got 84,500, and for CRO I've got 008894 set for CRO as well. Okay, so my buy orders are set in place. Okay, so yeah, guys, and yep, as we're talking, BTC seems like it's about to lose the 20 EMA on the daily, but we still got 8 hours left on it. Okay, so no need to get our knickers in a knot just yet. But why are we having this bullish move right now for Bitcoin and CRO? Why is it happening? Well, I'll tell you why it's happening. It's because on the weekly, we managed to close the weekly nice and green just here. and we managed to close above 85,000. And 85,000 is important because it's this aqua blue line going through right here. It's the 100 EMA on the weekly chart. Very powerful base of support that it has been. What I don't like about this is that it has shown weakness. One big red wick through here, a second wick through here, and a third wick through here. So it hasn't, it's not forming the best base of support on the weekly. But what's good is that we've got a point of control that we're above, and that is what has really been holding up rock solid. 80,149 has been the solid base of support, okay, for Bitcoin here. And that really hasn't been weak through it all, okay? We've got a little touch there, but that's really all we got. And that's why I do believe we're seeing some positive action on the daily as we are back up to 89.5, 89.6, okay? We're having a bit of a move back up to 90K now. How long we've been streaming for, guys? I think I'll probably run this stream for maybe about 30 to 45 minutes tonight, so I appreciate all of you who are jumping in for the stream. We do these streams every single night, guys, and I appreciate everyone who jumps in. Okay, so BTC is having a bit of a move up now, okay? Again, for everyone who's just chimed in, let me know what your thoughts are on BTC, but I think it's pretty clear, okay? We've got 8 hours and 30 minutes to have a nice healthy close above 89,263 at the moment. That's the current price for the 20 EMA. If we can get a close there, then we need to try and close a second day. We need to try and close the Tuesday also above the red line, okay, which might slightly start to creep up from neutral. We want to slightly curl that EMA upward, okay. So it's looking pretty solid now. We're at 89.5. We've got to try and hold the fort, guys. Let's go down onto the 4-hour chart, zooming in a little bit. And the 4-hour chart, nothing too bad here. This is looking pretty healthy on the 4-hour chart as well for BTC. And I'll tell you exactly why it's looking good. First of all, right here, okay, we had a lovely breakthrough. We closed positive. And then we had a confirmation of that breakthrough of an extremely important resistance level, albeit the 100 EMA on the 4 hours. This is a big deal. This is a big deal, okay? As you can see back here, if we drag this up, we've historically struggled to break through this line here on the 22nd of December. Had a wick through and then got rejected hard down, okay? That was just a few hours ago, in fact. Then if we look back here, 21st of December, we wicked up to it and then rejected down, okay? Here as well, 19th of December, wicked up to it, got rejected down. Here again, look at this. Thursday the 18th of December, wicked up heavy and had a massive drop down to way through the support one here on the pivot. Again here, on the 17th of December, wicked up and through and then just had a massive sell-off. So this is definitely the potential beginning of a shift in momentum from bear to bull. Right now we are having we have had a healthy retest, I'd say, on the 4-hour right here. Had a little healthy retest. Okay. I would say if you're thinking about entering aggressively into a BTC trade right now, then a good little order would be around about 89.1. Right here, 89.1, which you can see it's a target level that has been reached. Okay, we've been as high as 90K, 90,500 in the last 4 hours. We've got 31 minutes left in the candle. And truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised if in 30 minutes, if we do manage to close, even just here, I got a feeling we could be looking to work our way up towards 91,000. I think that's a good target. In fact, I actually think taking a little long here might not be the worst play right now. It would be aggressive. It would come with more risk than taking a retracement or a deeper retracement entry at like 85K, 86K, 84K. But, you know, with more risk comes a potential win. A potential win to the upside. All right. if we took a trade right now, for example, and rode it up to just here, just shy of 91, okay, 1.6%, all right, we could be looking at, with 5x leverage, maybe about a 7%, maybe about 7% play to the upside right there. Ah, lovely drink that I forgot to drink that my wife made me after she made me a lovely dinner. Bless her. So I have to tell you, the only thing that I don't like about this right now, in terms of like an entry, is that we're entering a little high. We would have liked to enter down here at 89,141. That would have been the play there. Oh, that drink is so good. But I am liking what I'm seeing right here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Breakthrough, confirmation, red candle retest. Next candle, bang. We go up to test the R1 line here. Might even break through it. This is the kind of situation where, you know, it could be worth taking a bit of a punt on a grunt here. Down here at 89.5. In terms of a stop loss, we'd have to probably go at about 87,000, I reckon. I'd probably set a stop loss way down here. Probably set at 87k. If we entered on this one. It is tempting. It is tempting, I have to say. This is tempting right here. It really is. It really is quite tempting. So if we go over to positions right here, let's say we do enter the trade, we put it on market, okay, we look for BTC. Crow's not looking good for this kind of entry just yet. You can see we've got our limit buys here, but I'm kind of tempted to go in at market. Kind of tempted, to be honest. Let's jump in. Okay, we'll open the long. Let's jump in. We can set the stop loss after it. Okay, so for now we just set this at 86. Set this at 86,999 for the stop loss, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be met with some pretty serious resistance here. I might go 99.50, 99.50, 99.50. That'll be an $8.20 win. Screw it. So we risk $14. Okay, we can win $8.20. All right. So we did get stopped out yesterday of our last high risk trade, which is just, I'll show you guys, trade history. It was just a little trade. It was only a $1.87 loss right here. Made a very small loss right there. $1.87. Made a $58 win just before that, so I was like, yeah, I'll go in on a crow short. I don't typically do as well with my shorts. I haven't been doing as well with my shorts as I do with my longs. But yeah, that was essentially me taking a punt on the market, dumping a little bit there. Didn't do it, but we have jumped into another aggressive entry here on BTC. So 89.5, bang on 89.5 was our entry, and of course we've already dumped. So we're going to be watching this one because I think right now, so long as this 4-hour chart If this 4-hour chart closes comfortably, like if we don't get a wick, if this red wick doesn't penetrate this this blue line here, I think this is not a bad spot to jump in. It's a valid entry for an aggressive play on a long here for BDC. It's a solid retest of that aqua line, and we could easily see a move. We could easily see a move. Hit, and then maybe a second retest, and maybe we get through, something like that. You know what I mean? Could easily be something like that. Okay. Could happen. We're making our way back up right now. So like I say, you know, the 4-hour chart's looking good. Let's jump into the 1 hour and have a look what's going on. So the 1 hour is stacked above all of the EMAs. We are showing a little bit of weakness here, which I don't love. Okay. This here, so we've wicked through the red. Okay, we've wicked through there. But so long as we don't close below it, so long as we don't close below 89,250, then I say we're still okay. We're still good. We're still good there. You know what I'm saying? So the next resistance here is 91,180. Okay. So we're in the trade now, so we're going to change this to extension. Okay. Yeah. All right. So in that BTC trade now, let's jump back over to CRO and see if there's anything else happening on the shorter time frames here. We've just been on the daily, so we're going to scroll into the 4 hour for CRO. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Oh, wrong button. Okay. So now the 4 hour is not looking horrible. All right. It's not looking too bad. We're kind of well within like this EMA cluster range right here for CRO. We're above the 20, we're above the 50, and we're coming up to test the 100, okay? So the 100 EMA for CRO on the 4 hour is sitting right here at 009850, okay? So that's this blue line right here, okay? So as you can see, we had a very clear rejection here on the 20th. So a couple days ago, we worked our way up to the blue line here, and then we came down all the way down here. 5% drop. We had a 5% drop. So that basically says to me, okay, the bears are not messing around when it comes to this aqua line right here. Okay, this aqua line is clearly historically a really strong point of resistance for the bears. Okay, the bears are very much, you know, think of like the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings. Okay, this is like the big gate. This is Helm's Deep right here. Okay, the blue line is like Helm's Deep. It's being heavily defended. All right, the orcs, the Urukai are going to have to do a lot to try and break down that wall. It's going to come. Eventually, they're going to break it. Okay, and they're going to invade, but it's going to take some work to do it. And yeah, maybe it's this time round. We do also have to be aware of the fact that we could have a double top in play here, meaning that if we do hit this price here of 009923, there is always the chance that we get a rejection off of that. So to really invalidate that, I'd say we need to get above, 10 cents pretty much. Need to get above 10 cents, then we need to get above 10 cents, like 10133. All right. Essentially, the way I see it right now is that CRO has got a lot of work ahead of it on the 4 hour chart. It's got a lot of work ahead of it. It just does. All right. We need to get to we need to really get up here into this territory, just where I've drawn this green line coming across. All right, this is the line we really need to get above, okay? We really need to get above 1033, okay? We need to get up there. We need to close well above the point of control, this orange line right here going across. the R1 level there, okay, which is 10133, okay. This level here, the 1.618 take profit zone on the fib, okay, so this blue line right here is where a lot of people are going to be looking at the fib and looking to be taking profits there as well. We've got the auto fib retracement in place too. Okay, got that auto fib retracement sitting there as well. Guys, we've got 5 people in the stream. Appreciate everyone being here. Please do take a moment to smash the like button on the stream. We really appreciate that. Tricky Willie 2823, let's go, boy. Thanks for jumping in the chat, mate. How are you today? What's going on? You trading Crow right now? You trading BTC? What's good, brother? Thanks for jumping in. Really appreciate anyone who jumps in the chat. Always better to have a nice active chat. Great to have everybody here for the Crow TA that we bring to you every day. Guys, we bring the Crow TA to you every single day, okay? All right, and if you don't believe me, I can show you right here. All right, just in case you weren't aware. You can have a good look at my my watch history there. But yeah, guys, we're live right now, obviously, but we're bringing it to you guys, okay? We've been going live just about every day for the last 12 days, actually. I think this is like maybe like the 12th day in a row. Oh, no more. 4, 8, 12, sorry. I was going to say, yeah, like 16 days. Cynical Anxiety, great to have you in. Czar Crypto, yes, bro, great to have you in. Cynical Anxiety, how's the anxiety today, brother? Mine's been pretty high. I'm feeling the bear market is skipping along bottom. I'll be nickel and diming long short this week. Yes, bro. What do you mean? I don't think I understand what you mean though, brother. I'm feeling the bear market is skipping along bottom. What do you mean? You mean you think it's bottomed out or what? Sorry, mate. I'm just a bit slow, you know? I get some things really well, and then some things I just don't get at all. So I am a bit slow in some regards. You'll have to be patient with me. But look, appreciate all you being here. We were just saying that Crow could be lining up for maybe a cup and handle will come out of this, but first we need to kind of maybe invalidate this potential double top here. But I was just saying that the 4 hour is where there are going to be a lot of eyes. Okay, there's going to be a lot of eyes on this 4 hour chart right now for Crow Coin. Come on, guys. We've got 6 people watching the stream. Take a moment to go out and just hit that like button for me, guys. Tricky Willie, Cynical Anxiety, Czar Crypto, Club Crow, Cuba675. Hit the likes. Come on, guys. We should at least have 4 or 5 likes. Good to see a nice jump. You can feel good vibes, but with no expectations. Absolutely no expectations. No, we've been, we are numb from the pain of 2025 for our altcoin bags. So that's a great way to put it there, Cuba. Definitely no expectations here, but we do just have to look at the data. Yeah, you think it's at the bottom. Okay, January will be a nice green trend. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right, Cynical Anxiety, and quite frankly, you could definitely be right. You could. It's at least a coin toss in our favor right now, maybe more, okay? The fundamentals are very bullish. It's just like, what the hell is going on, you know? Silver's had a great pump in 2025. Gold also has. Stocks have generally performed also really, really well. Selling BTC, selling altcoins right now today, in my opinion, is just stupid. Especially if you're already in. Buying is smart. We're at extreme fear still at level 25 on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. You know, these are the times to buy, especially if you're dollar cost averaging into grow. These are definitely the times to potentially jump into the market, for sure. Ah, damn, that tastes good. So, yeah, guys, 4 hour chart Crow, it's not looking bad. I don't mind it at all. But to see some serious movement, we really got to get, I reckon, up past this green line. I mean, technically speaking, we just need to get up here. Okay, up past 10,262 cents there. All right. That's really the play. That's what we need to see there for Crow. All right, so we're going to go jump down, check how long we've been streaming. 35 minutes. Okay, I'll stream a little bit longer, but we won't be going over the hour tonight, guys. Let's go into the 1 hour for Crow. The 1 hour, she ain't looking bad. She's looking pretty all right, I have to say. Pretty all right. And we're going to check it out right now. So we're above all the EMAs, all four, stacked well and truly above them. Haven't really wicked down into them in a long time, okay? We had our first breakout out of the EMAs back here, okay? Quite a few hours ago today. And since, we've just been looking really, really good. We really have. And we don't have a lot in the way on the 1 hour in terms of resistance. In fact, if we can in the next 14 minutes close here, we've got a pretty clear run of about 4% all the way up to this first resistance level at 10,133. Okay, we check for confluence here on the 4 hour. Unfortunately, there's a big fat Helms Deep, there's a big fat gate, which is the 100 EMA on the 4 hour, which unfortunately, whether we like it or not, we need to respect its strength. And it's right here, and it's just sitting there, just waiting. All right. Will bears be able to defend the level? It is under 10 cents still. It's at 009850. But unfortunately, this is the level we need to respect. So even though we've got a clear pasture up to 10 cents, well, up to just over 10 cents, in fact, on the 1 hour, stacked above all the EMAs on the 1 hour, we've got to put some respect on the 100 EMA on the 4 hour. So that's what we're working with here. So just not really the greatest spot, I would say, for a long on Crow right now. I'm still got retracement orders on Crow. BTC is struggling also to get back over 89.5. Okay. So as we can see here, this is a pretty big deal when we talk about BTC right now. This could really determine what happens over the course of the next day. If we do get a breakdown below this red line here on the 1 hour, that could really spell some trouble for BTC coming up. Okay, and that's obviously going to reflect into Crow too. But again, same thing to the downside with BTC. You've also got to respect the fact that 89,000 right now is the undeniable support, which has confirmed a strong base here on the 4 hour chart. So that's what it's about. And we are holding that right now. So this is still not in a bad spot for BTC. We got to respect the 4 hour. Okay, we got to respect it. Come back out to check the daily. Again, this is just the first attempt for a breakthrough on the daily. All right, we've got 8 hours and 12 minutes to close above 89,250. All right, so again, we've got to put even more respect on the daily, okay? More impact on the daily. Got to finish above 89,250. The weekly, we finished above the 100 EMA, so it's like we're good for another week. Okay, we can have about like another week of price action to really kind of see what's going on next. Okay, that's where we're at right now. That's where we are at right now. All right. Go back to Crow. We're holding up. We're holding up. Go to the 15-minute chart for Crow. We like to look at all the time frames, yeah? What I believe are the most significant ones anyway. All right. So, 15-minute chart, looking good also, you know. 15-minute chart is above this pivot point, this orange line, R1 resistance at 0099689. Okay. Had a couple of retests, 1, 2. We've wicked through it again, which is not amazing. Let's hope January is the new November. Yeah, absolutely, Czar Crypto. Let's really hope. I'm hoping so, mate. I really am. Tired of this, you know. Want to see some. Want to see a real bull market get back into play here. Want to see a real bull market right now. Right. Do. Alright guys, how long we've been streaming now? About 40 minutes. We pretty much checked out, managed to check everything out. Alright. We'll let our BTC trade keep running. We'll see how that one goes. But yeah, let's keep an eye on this, guys. Again, before I check out, guys, don't forget to jump in my Telegram group, guys. The free link to do it is right here, okay? Join the channel, join the chat. They're both linked to the same group. The top one, the channel, is just for broadcast only, but the second one is where we can chat in response to the broadcast. Or just chat amongst yourselves, chat with me. I'll be in there. I'll respond to anyone who wants to get in there on the daily, have a bit of a chat. And yeah, sign up for the 1,000 CRO giveaway. The Bitunix link is right there, the pinned chat right there at the top. Come along and get signed up to Bitunix. It's easy and free to do it. Make your deposit on this limited time only campaign. Okay, minimum deposit $200, you get 40. Okay, if you deposit 2,000, you get 400 back. Not bad. And every Tuesday, your bonus gets paid out. So if you deposit $2,000 today, you get the $400 on the Tuesday. You start trading for a week, and you keep all your profits from it. So a pretty damn good deal. If you're a high volume trader, you can also come in and potentially win a Rolex watch, potentially win up to 100k USD worth of rewards. Okay, so it's a really nice little deal. I announced the winners for the weekly comp for the 1,000 CRO, which is about $100 right now at the current price of CRO. I announce it every Friday. If I call out your unique user ID, all you got to do is come over to SatoshiOki7, my X account right here, SatoshiOki7. Send me a direct message with a screenshot of your unique user ID and a copy paste of your CRO address, and I will make your CRO deposit of 1,000 CRO on successful verification that your unique user ID matches. Okay, same deal with the monthly competition. If you're coming in doing a lot of trading volume, okay, I'll pick one of the top 5 traders and pop it through Grok and call out that unique user ID at the end of the month, and we'll give out that 5,000 CRO. Okay, so really simple. No VPN, no KYC on Bitunix. All right, best spreads, deepest liquidity. This is the exchange that we use to trade. This is where we're at, guys. This is where we run all of our trades on here right now. You can see it. We show you all our trades in real time. Okay, we put our money where our mouth is. This is the exchange we use, guys. Okay, this is the exchange we have the most success on. So go ahead and get signed up to Bitunix right now. The link's there at the very top of the chat description. And get that healthy deposit bonus, guys. Get that juicy deposit bonus. But you can't just put the money in, take it out, and then expect to get the deposit, okay? You got to put the money in. You got to trade futures with it. Keep your money in there and do as much volume as you possibly can, basically, to try and win as much money as you possibly can from these streams where we do have these ongoing giveaways, okay? So BTC right now, 89.5, almost back up at 89.5 again. So yeah, let's go down to the 15 minute for BTC, have a bit of a look. So the 15 minutes not looking amazing for BTC. You know, we're breaking down. We broke down about an hour ago, didn't we? Losing 89.728 wasn't good for us here, okay? 89.726. Okay, we got to hope that 89.112 holds, okay? 89.111 is the 100 EMA on the 15-minute chart. We've got to hope that that holds as support and we can start to work back up because the 15-minute is trending down right now. It's trending down, okay? The 1 hour's bounced back up a little. We're okay. We've got 5 minutes left. I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick around on the stream until the 1 hour closes, so another 6 minutes. I'll hang around. We'll see what the price action does in just the first few minutes after the hourly close, and then we'll leave it at that, and then I'll jump back in for tomorrow. Because yeah, it's been a really quiet weekend. You know, we haven't really been in any serious trades. We went short on a crow trade last night, made a tiny loss, $2. This is a little market buy. We've just made another little market buy now. We're in a little BTC trade now, up 0.21%. We got in at 89,500 on the buzzer, on the button. And we're going to try and run that one up. I got to take profit at 90,950. That'll just be like a nice little $8 if we can get that one. All right, just bought in on strength, not a huge position. And we've got our Bitunix buy order set here, all through here as well. So we'll stick around for a little bit and we'll see what's going on with this hourly close. We've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on the hourly close. I want to see how the market reacts to this next hourly close. It's a pretty big deal. I want to say that if we do close somewhere here, then there's a good chance that we do start to push back up. Good chance we do start to push up. Let's see, we got 4 minutes left. Crow on the 15-minute chart, looking great. Crow's looking real nice on the 15-minute. Cannot complain with that. We're in a really good spot there. A really nice spot, in fact. Do. Okay, 3 minutes left, guys. 3 minutes left. And then I'm out. I'll hang around for like another 4 minutes. I just want to see like how it reacts. See if there's any significant move up or down after this hourly candle closes. I even think that, yeah, shit. This is big because this is also a new 4-hourly candle. Oh, and we're pushing up. We're pushing up to 89.8 now. So could we get a fast and swift move up? This candle closes in 2 minutes. We're going to be sticking around. I love it when we're just sitting on the 4-hour chart and then the 4-hour chart's just moving. Okay, we've got a bit more volume coming in now. People are getting excited. Okay, there's a lot of people watching this 4-hour chart right now going, okay, something's happening here. We've had a pretty volatile 4-hour candle here from top to bottom. 1.58% move just in that one candle. That last 4 hours. That's you know, pretty decent. 1 minute 40. We're here to see what happens. We are here for it. How's Crow reacting there? Just holding the gate, holding the gate. The 15-minute chart for Crow's looking really steady here. Looking to come up and break 009781. But it's just the longer time frames for Crow here. I mean, the hourly's looking great. The 15-minute, the 1 hour, both looking fantastic. 4 hour also now looking good, but we can't ignore that. 009849, can't ignore that. And she's pushed up a lot as well on this daily. Also, we've got a big daily resistance here we can't ignore. 009953. 40 seconds left. Let's go and see what happens here. Ten seconds. Bang, new candle. 4 hour. Let's see. Let's come down to the 15-minute. See if there's any bullish movement. Started green. Hopefully we can get a bit of a green push up. Bit of a battle here. Battle with the EMA. Definitely some bulls trying to take some control here. That 4-hourly close has been positive. We're at 89.8. Possibly, I got a feeling we might make a move up to 90k now again. We are pushing up pretty aggressively here. Very aggressive push. Our trade is, we're up $1.75 on our trade too. Up 1.5% on our trade. Ooh, getting sell off though.